right, so how does it work for you to make 1 million naira before December? Hi, in this video I want to show you how you can make 1 million naira within the next 2 months. That is before 31st of December 2021, just less than 2 months from now. Now listen here, this doesn't work if you're not willing to execute as I teach you. No, it won't. Now for those who would say, hey team, why don't you do it all alone? Come on. Well, this is my simple answer for you. Some of us have come from a very rough background and we know how it feels to be broke. We know how it feels to be there without a job and to take care of some very important responsibilities. We also know the challenges of how to start your own business when you don't even have the highs and mighties of the society to provide you with the resources. We know those things. And even the banks won't give you when you don't have a history of transaction. And don't forget that for some of us, it has been the grace of God and our burning desires to break the jinx of poverty in our families. So, I don't take it for granted when it comes to finding the right thing to do and doing it well enough to break that jinx. For some of you who knew me in my banking days, you would of course agree that I got there by the grace of God, and these privileges I don't think I want to take for granted. It's been those privileges from God, grace all along. And while there, I ensured I worked my ass off to get to the level I got to before I retired in 2012. Life indeed has also taught me that for you to succeed in life, you need to work. And to work, you must also work smartly. So this brings me to answering your questions. Team, why not do it all alone? No, I won't do it all alone. And I'll tell you the reasons. First, I want you who has similar background like my humble self to lean on my own shoulder now and probably start a good life for yourself. It's optional. Secondly, I've come to understand that for you to go far in life, you just have to go with people, multiple people, crowd. And thirdly, I also have a clear-cut understanding of the fact that you will always need a place to start first in life, and this might just be yours today. Again, I understand that I can't get to my dreams if I don't align with like-minded people like you. Having said that, let me show you how you can actually make 1 million naira within the next 60 days. Number one, sit down tonight and write down the amount of money you want to make from this. It could be more than the 1 million I've talked about. Then next is to go on and write a list of people that you know can afford these properties. And if possible, write up to 1,000 people. The more, the merrier. Now, get their contacts if you don't already have it on your phone. After this stage, move on to your WhatsApp page and create a broadcast list. Each batch of a broadcast list on WhatsApp takes about 256 numbers or thereabout. Now 4 of this makes about 1,000 people. You can go on and create even more of those broadcast lists to up to 10,000 people. Then follow me every day on this page as I release a script, a video sales script. So what you just need to do is once it drops, just copy it and post it to your broadcast list. Then also share same on your Facebook profile if you don't already have a page. Then also do same in your Instagram page and your Twitter page or wherever you are on social media. Now go into forums also and share it there. Another frantic step you can use to combat it is also the cold call methods. Now, how do you do that? Get a list of 50 to 100 names on a daily basis and begin to call them. Thank God for WhatsApp free calls. You can use that if you don't have resources to begin to make calls. Now, call those people daily. Repeat calls after going through the 1,000 names you have identified. Make sure to always write down your resolutions with these people so you can know where you actually stopped, so you know how to follow up from your conversation. Now, from all those numbers, assuming it's only 1% that ends up buying from you, it means that you have 10 people from the 1,000 people you have started calling. Now, let's even say your harvest is just 2% of this 1,000. That's about 20 people. Now, each commission at the minimum is about 50,000. Of course, it's more, but let's say at 50,000 for each sales you make. That means that 50,000 naira multiplied by 20 people, it brings you to 1 million naira running on 1,000 people at least 2%, 20. Now, please listen. This amount is just on the average. I did a calculation earlier with the phase 1 property on one of the videos, and with the list there, you can earn up to 75,000 naira, assuming you now sold for 20 people or to 20 people. It means you'll be making about 1.5 million naira. Who said you can't do this, for God's sake? Well, that's all in your mind. So I want you to start following me on this now. Make sure you ask me questions. I will respond and help you to navigate through this process. Remember, it's just 60 days you have left for the end of this year to come. I know so many people will make more than this amount I'm talking about. And who knows, you could be that person. If you sold up to 50 plots or 100 plots, then you stand a chance to win a car. This, of course, I believe can be done by you. So I want you to start the process tonight. Thanks for listening. My name remains Tim Abel, and I'm the CEO for Trump Hills Real Estate. We're based here in Abuja. Guys, let's do it.